Yes, sir. Good morning. What's poppin', everybody? Yo, good morning. It's a Monday. We hyped up in the AM, baby. Good morning. Let's do this. Chuck, channel member, greatly appreciate you like always. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Monday. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to make some money. So, as always, let's start it off with a like. It is free 99 to do so, so make sure you guys are doing that. Yes, we did get a new subscriber. However, I still have my computer on the speakers, unfortunately. What's up? Justin, channel member, greatly appreciate you. Larry, greatly appreciate you. There's a couple things that I'm looking at. So SPY getting near that 400 level. 400 is going to be super important. Maybe we drop down there today. If we get to 400, then I would be very interested in calls on SPY. However, QQQ, it got very close to it. It got to 394. So I would also like to see QQQ come down to 300. Typically when we are down by 2%, remember that 2% rule, or we gap up by 2%, typically we like to at least go the opposite way for the morning. Now that's not guaranteed that it's going to happen every time, but there's been a pretty high success rate with that whenever we talk about it, so just keep that in mind. And we also have the put to call ratio at a very high level. I think it's at like 0.97. So if you piece that together with, or 0.96, if you piece all that together with the 2% gap down and the fact that we're at psychological numbers, I think we could see a possible short squeeze today. So just keep that on, in the back of your mind. But other than that, let's find some setups for the week and let's make some money. But I am ready. Let's start. Again, if you guys could, make sure to click that like and click that subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. Hopefully you guys did watch the the weekly watch list. And I'm gonna have to pull that up here in a second. I did it in PowerPoint this week instead. So let me pull that up for everybody. How was everybody's weekend though? You guys do something for Mother's Day? Any mothers in here? Happy late Mother's Day to you. I know we got some moms that like to join. Let's see. Presentation. So 5/9/22 to 5/13/22. The first one is AEP. Remember, we're looking for a swing on that. We have that monthly symmetrical triangle breakout, gap fill to 115.81, watching the 105 call, and I'm going to try to snipe some off of that weekly 21 EMA. So AEP. Let's see. Oh, they paid a dividend today. Okay. But yeah, I do really like this one. Might try a small size. We'll see. We're gonna have to go for leaps, or at or below, or I'm gonna wait for the break above 105 and then we can take it all the way up to 115.81. Either or, but we'll see with that. AMD, there was a daily divergence. However, I'm pretty sure AMD got clapped below 91.7 for puts, above 99.59 for calls. Of course. Let's see, we did the DT. Okay, so it did not break 91.7 yet. $30 minutes. What's that low? 92.14. If the market flushes, I'll just set an alert. If the market flushes, I'll be interested below there. Calls. Really not interested in AMD. Good morning. Again, channel members, greatly appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are running up that like button. We got 120 people up in here and only 58 likes. I suck at math, but I'm pretty sure 50% of you have only clicked that like button. So yeah, make sure to click that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. We'll look at Microsoft here in a minute. That's going to be huge though, that 270 break. Bristol Myers, quarterly inverse head and shoulders breakout, daily trend line above 77.12 for calls. Price target's going to be that 127 extension. So Bristol Myers, we're waiting for the break of 77.12. We'll just set an alert. What I'm talking about on that quarterly. shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2, here's the neckline, and it's got that quarterly squeeze. I believe that, yep, it's also squeezing on the daily. So I'll be very interested. Maybe we can even snipe some 75.66, which is really close to. I just know last week we kind of got clapped on trying to snipe something. But let's see. Put BMY on the list. I'm gonna have to put that on the TV today to look at it. But yeah, there's Bristol Myers. Chevron, I was bullish, but oil got clapped. Good morning. So as we can see, oil got a little bit clippity clapped. Let's look at the crude oil futures real quick. Let's see, it did come back down to that daily 8 EMA. I would be interested to see what happens down here at 105 area. So I'll set an alert and go back to Chevron real quick. Disclaimer, yes, you guys keep reminding me. None of this is financial advice. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. I'm not responsible for any lost funds, so make sure you guys do your own due diligence and do your own risk management. And yeah, options trading is very, very risky. There's your disclaimer. I'm not responsible for losses. None of this is... Whoops. None of this is financial advice. There we go. Maybe if Chevron came back up above 168.3, we can fill that gap. I don't know. We'll take a look at it. We'll put it on the list for now. Chevron. Then we had Facebook. Got that daily gap down. So below that gap, I'm looking for puts above 224.3 for calls. Let's see what Facebook is up to. Broke 200 with ease. The gap is at 192.9. Let's see, we can look for a denial at 200 or break below 197.25 for puts. Maybe, I'm not too interested in calls, but again, we do have high put to call ratio and 2% gap down. IBM looking for the swing there, quarterly squeeze, quarterly falling wedge. Let's see, quarter. Just going to be waiting on that breakout above the trend line. That could go crazy if that happens. They did pay their dividend today, so they are dropping around $1.65. Keep that on watch. LYB also looking to swing that. Rounding bottom, squeeze above 118.02 for calls. So I'll be waiting for that. McDonald's daily squeeze. Looking for the breakout of the trend line. Set an alert for that. MPC, I was looking for calls there. Good morning. However, I'm not interested unless it is above 96.9, so I'll just set an alert. Microsoft. Good morning. Yes, Microsoft did break that 270. Looks like it came back and tested it as support. Or not support, resistance. Break below 266.85 for puts. Let's see, Microsoft. SOB. There's a reason I cut the corners out. It's because my account number is showing. Instead of putting a big black rectangle, I'd rather cut the corners out. Plus, I say the name. SLB, that was actually my #1 swing going into this week. But I do want to keep an alert there. I'll also be interested to see what happens around 41. We'll see there. Good morning. USO clapped, and I believe Exxon got clapped as well. Yeah. So Exxon will just set the alert. At or above. Cool, we got a small list. All right, let's hit the day trade stocks. Wheat is up 10 bucks. Cool. 10-year yield. That hit a high of 3.2. And the day trade stocks. Start with Apple. Not really interested in Apple. We looked at, did we look at AMD? Yeah, we did. We'll put AMD on the list actually. AMD, Boeing, 143.4 is going to be a huge level there. I'm going to set an alert for now. Again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. We got 90 likes and 150 people up in here. So make sure to click that like button. I use all time frames for trend lines. If a trend line is clearly visible, I don't care what time frame it is, I'll put it on. Somebody asked about coin earlier. Yeah, it looks like that one's flushing and broke that 100 support. Is there liquidity? Not really. Yeah, there's no liquidity in coin, so I don't care about that. We looked at Facebook, we looked at Microsoft, how's Nvidia? Yeah, or just straight spying QQQ. Nvidia, that 178.65 is going to be very important. So if we break below there, yep, again, A+ setups. There's a reason why I only take 1 to 2 trades a day. It's because more than likely there's only going to be 1 to 2 trades that meet my criteria. And if it's something that I like, again, I trade the same setup almost every single time. So there's a reason why I tend to go a little heavier when I do see those setups, because of all the, not, you know, 100% accuracy, but a very high chance of probability. I'm willing to take those chances. PayPal 79. What's that level? 79.01. You'd have to do the 79 puts. Not really interested in that. Roku, haven't traded this thing in a minute. Skip out on that. SQ. I think I'm gonna add some more SQ to my long term soon. Once we get back down to 82. At or below. Good morning. Let's see, we break below 91.24. 88. Liquidity is in. What are we waiting for the break? 91.24. Yes, the 90 puts have liquidity, so we'll look at those. Tesla down big time. $819.75 with a 1 hour squeeze firing down. I think, are these even the levels for this week? They are. Did I not put that on the watch list? Meant to put it on the watch list. Anyways, I like Tesla. Take a look at that. Twitter looks like crap. Walmart looks like crap. And we already looked at Exxon. That looks like crap. Cool. So we got Bristol Myers, Chevron, Facebook, Microsoft, AMD, Nvidia, SQ, and Tesla. Again, I really want to watch QQQ and SPY. QQQ specifically at that 300 level. And then SPY, maybe if we get down to 400, I'm going to be trading Uncle's levels. But yeah, those are going to be huge. Hold on. Prioritizing. QQQ and SPY, both at psych numbers of 300 and 400. Cool. So definitely going to be watching those. Those are going to be on high watch this morning. Let's see, where's my weekly levels? Yeah, 300. I think we could see a nice little bounce there. SPY, mix that together with the high put to call ratio and the 2% gap down. We shall see. Yeah. Bristol Myers, gonna keep that on watch for a possible entry today. I like the way that it's setting up. However, it's very risky to swing calls right now. Now, if the market pumps off of that bounce today, that's going to be a different story. So I'm going to keep that one on watch. Do the 80 calls, probably expiring in June if we get some liquidity. They're only $82 a pop, $83 a pop, so I like those. Chevron. Earnings is a gamble. So if you're going to play earnings, you gotta be willing to lose everything. Let's see, Chevron, I'm not too interested unless it breaks above that high. Facebook. Yeah, I was looking at Lockheed Martin. The only issue is there's no liquidity. Facebook. Let's watch Microsoft. 266.85 broke that weekly head and shoulders. Let's see what levels we got to the downside. Let's see. Paul, just watch all my videos and you'll know why I like certain things. Cool. Okay, it came right down to that daily pivot. Not really too interested in the calls unless we break above 272. Maybe I'll look for intraday setups. I would be more interested in this thing below 266.85. And after that, there's a huge gap that needs to fill all the way down to 260. So Microsoft breaking below weekly head and shoulders neckline, looking for a break below 266.8 for puts. Price target equal 260. Again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button as well as clicking that subscribe button. We got 170 people in here and only 126 likes. Once we hit 150 likes, that is when I will drop the watch list. If we don't hit 150 likes, I don't know what to tell you. It's a rule that we got to hit 150 likes. Microsoft, Facebook. Let's see, Facebook, a rally into 200 or break below 197.25. I would kind of like that rally into 200 and then denial. 196.36. Boom, boom. And then 195.07. Boom, boom. All right, so I like Facebook. Come back to that one. AMD. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep an alert on AMD for 91.7. NVIDIA. At 178.65 is going to be a huge level. $171.93 if it breaks there. So we'll come back to that. SQ. Let's see, 91.24. I like the 90 puts. Break above 93.8 for calls. Go for the 95 calls. This thing's got a lot of room. So Facebook, love. SQ, love. Tesla. Might even trade on the small account today. Oh no, yet. We'll see. Tesla A1975 is going to be interesting. It's right at that pivot. 800 and then 795. That's not what I wanted. 800. Yeah, I'm hoping we don't squeeze in the pre-market. .96. All right, let's put Facebook up. I would like to see a denial at 200. That's what I'm thinking too. That's why I'm kind of hesitant to the downside. Again, a 2% gap down, a high put to call ratio. I think we could see a reversal for at least in the morning. If that's the case, I'm going to watch SPY and QQQ. But as far as the individual names, I'm more interested in the downside. So we'll see. Facebook looking for a possible denial at 200 for puts or a break below 197.25. Price target equal 196.36. 195.07. And then 192.9. Boom. There's Facebook. What are the three biggest things you look for when considering a day trade? Squeeze. Are the EMAs clearly stacked up or down? And obviously plotting my price target, support, resistance, pivot points, but also the level 2. So we got Facebook and Microsoft. Nvidia. Yeah, that Nvidia is popping. All right, well, I don't care about Nvidia unless it's below 178.65, so taking video off. Right now it's kind of in between SQ and Tesla. Might have to wait a little closer to market open if the market's gonna pump. Is there any news this morning? Let's see. Nope. Not any news that I see. There's just a Fed speaker. Oh no, we'll have to see. As far as what I'm liking to the downside, right now it's just that Microsoft, because it broke that weekly head and shoulders, so I'm willing to watch that to the downside. Of course, that's pumping. But yeah, I want to watch that 270 level, and then Facebook. Again, if it can deny 200 or break below that level, I'll be very, very interested. Hopefully it doesn't do it in the pre-market. But yeah, I think the main two things that I want to watch today is just going to be SPY and QQQ. Those are going to be huge. And of course they're going to rally. But SPY 400 and QQQ 300, those are going to be huge. Again, we have that put to call ratio over 1, or almost at 1. So I'm going to be watching that. Other than that, I'm going to wait a little closer to market open. I don't want to put the rest of these levels out and just have the market pump. So I want to see what happens to the market. Maybe I'll have the rest out by 9-10. But yeah, if you're a channel member, you're gonna get exactly what I'm looking at. If you're in the Discord, obviously you're gonna see everything I'm looking at, and we're gonna trade live together. But as of now, I apologize that I only have 2 things for you guys, which is Microsoft and Facebook. But again, I'm not gonna put the rest of these levels out if the market's just gonna pump. So I want to wait a little longer, see what ends up happening. Let's crush it today. I'm hyped up. I'm about to go get me some G Fuel, get ready for the day. And yeah, so anybody got questions before I hop off of here? Give you guys like 5 minutes to ask any questions. I really hope this thing does not rally before the open. That would suck. Yeah, we're just gonna have to be very patient and A+ setups only. That's how we make it. That's how we make it, baby. What we got? What questions? Yeah, I'm always in voice. If I'm muted, it's because I'm concentrating. Always unmute when I got something to say. Of course. Have an amazing day. Yes, I use Fibonacci on all time frames. Just really depends on where the setup is at. Of course. Long is calls and short is puts. Not too interested in Apple. I don't really trade Apple. I trade Uncle SPY levels, or if you're asking about my SPY levels, I uploaded a video on Saturday specifically giving you all of my levels. If you did not see that video, I don't know what to tell you. It's right here. But yeah, other than that, if you guys are not in the Discord and you would like to join, here's the link for that. 1 second. Boom. There's the link if you want to join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, get the TTM squeeze, whatever it is. All of that's going to be on that link right there, the beacons page. But yeah, let's run it up. Everybody have an amazing day. Again, trade smart, trade safe, proper risk management. Don't blow an account this week. As always, I wish everybody the best, and I'll be live tomorrow 8:15 a.m. Eastern time to find some stocks to trade with you guys. And if you're in the Discord, I will talk to you guys within probably 20-30 minutes.